Yeah, my name's Jonathan Small. I joined the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic in August 1984, and I am section leader, that is to say principal oboe. Well, I started playing the recorder when I was about 7, and the piano about the same age, and I did that for a while, and then I began the oboe at age 11 because my family and I thought that I should play a musical instrument that you can play in an orchestra, to play with other kids, was how it started. And now I'm still playing with other kids to this day. My earliest musical experience would have been listening to my mother playing LPs and also playing the piano when I was a small boy, and I'd just gone to bed, and she put records on, and I remember she had Albert Schweitzer playing the organ, and a wonderful recording of the Four Seasons, and Beethoven, violin concerto, and many experiences like that. I think that's the earliest. My interests outside of music, well, wine, mountains and trains would kind of be an executive summary. It's Alan Pendlebury's fault, our former principal bassoon. He kind of started teaching me about good wine, and I'm afraid it kind of took hold, and so I now have the chimney breast in our kitchen. I managed to have it hollowed out, and now I can get something like 200 wine bottles in it. So, of course, the temptation is to put 200 wine bottles in it. So I've been furiously collecting very nice wine, which my wife and I enjoy, enjoy, on a regular basis. Hills, I have ambitions to become a Munroist, which means that you have climbed all the Munros, the 3,000 feet plus mountains in Scotland. I'm getting there. I'm about 3/4 of the way. But then, of course, there's hundreds of other hills to climb, so I don't suppose I'll ever run out. And trains, well, I'm one of those people who never grew out of having a train set, and so I have a model railway at home which I work on when I have a chance, and I've infected my sons with the same enthusiasm, and they enjoy that with me as well. So that don't have a lot of time for doing. The hills tend to go and be done in the holidays, and the trains, get shunted into winter evenings. Because the orchestra and music and conducting my orchestra, the Royal Symphony, takes up so much of my time. But I enjoy myself. Yes, I thought about this. One piece of music I never tire of playing. There are too many to list. I enjoy playing most things that we do. I don't enjoy playing famous pieces badly. I do enjoy playing them well. The War Horses. People say, do you never get tired of playing the New World Symphony or 1812? Well, yes, if it's not done well. But I enjoy doing them when they're done well. But I thought about what do I enjoy playing the most. Well, the pieces that I've never stopped playing for decades are the Telemann Fantasias. 12 Fantasias for flute, which work extremely well on the oboe as well. And I play those almost on a daily basis. For practice, for what Libor Pesek used to call daily hygiene of intonation and articulation, and all the disciplines that you need to exercise as a performing musician. So I'm going to nominate those, the Telemann 12 Fantasias. You just don't need anything else. If you've got that, you've got all the music and practice you need as an individual player to prepare you for a day's work. Yes, if somebody asked me to recommend a piece to somebody who'd not listened to classical music before, I think probably I would pick something. I mean, you could pick Mozart or Beethoven or Tchaikovsky. I think I would suggest Rachmaninoff's Second Piano Concerto, because it's a thrilling piece of music. It lasts about half an hour. It has great tunes. You can understand immediately what's going on, and it's just great fun. And I think that would appeal to almost anybody who'd not heard classical music before.